Tim and I are very close friends. Tim plays on Thursday with
Right.
me, and he's our bass player, and he makes me a better drummer. So I was like, I definitely want to write music with him.
I saw you said that a couple of times about Tim, and
Yeah.
I was very curious, not to cut you off
Yeah,
again, but
no.
I was curious about that because for me it's always been the other way around. I really feed off the drummer, and I just that's a, at least in my perception, that's a different dynamic than I'm used to hearing about.
Yeah, dude, it's weird because I always write to the guitar riff, and I never had to worry about the bass. You know what I mean? Like I never had to worry about him locking in with me because the way he plays is just so intuitive, and like he gets what I'm doing and I get what he's doing. So it's like I never had to worry about like being tight with the bass player.
Yeah.
Which was a crazy thing, and he would then follow me on the riffs. You know what I mean? Like if I'm writing a drum part like angular to the guitars, he's like, oh, I get it, and he would just follow. And so and in this band, he actually wrote a lot of the songs came bass line first. Like it just,
that's interesting.
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
it was a different way of writing. And then like Frank has been a good friend of mine for a long time, and I played in the Future Violence with him and his brother-in-law Evan. And I don't ever want to be in a band without Frank again. He's just we just bounce off each other musically really well, and you know, he's just a great person to be around. And even when I recorded the drums for the record, we recorded with Will Yip. I actually brought Frank with me. I was like, dude, you need to come with me because I need your juju and your ideas. You know what I mean? Like, tell me what fills you think are cool, because like I'm in the room. You know, I'm doing it.
It's so hard to be subjective, right? About your own shit, like, and be like, and kind of take yourself out of it, right?
Yeah, because you know, as a drummer, I'm like trying to come up with these cool fills, you know, and some of them don't fit. You know what I mean? And I want to know what fits.
Right.
You know, I want to. They always say when you get older, you play more for the song. You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck that. You know, I want
to show what I can do.
Yeah, I want to show what I can do. And then I realized that I can't do what I'm thinking in my head all the time. So I need that outside guidance to be like, yo, just be my tastemaker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There you go.
Help me write drum riffs.
Yeah. So Frank was the only one with you. So
yeah.
And does that mean that like everybody kind of recorded their parts isolated and then brought it all together with I'm sorry, what was the producer's
Will
name?
Yip.
Will Yip, and he did like Code Orange and
Code Orange,
stuff.
Turnstile, does all the Circa records.
Oh, he's at all the Circa records.
Yeah.
So, okay.
He's like multi-instrumentalist, like one of those dudes that's like, why are you so talented?
Right.
You know, and he's like wicked producer. So
that's rad.
Yeah. Travis and Tim both recorded at home and reamped it in the studio. Will reamp their stuff to, you know, kind of add some new flavors. And then Frank recorded in the studio with Will. But yeah, we all kind of went separate because of schedules, COVID, this, that, the other thing. But a lot of this stuff was done in our home studios.
Right.
You know, and we just had these full fleshed out demos that we sent to Will, and he made a few changes here and there and put his spin on things, and, you know, so we all re-recorded to that.